It's the same thing as when I was addressing the issue of Ghana. And God told me, if he doesn't call within how many days? How many? 10 days. He's not going to be president. Now, the best way to just make me a liar would have been to call me. And we record it. You get the point?
Yes, sir.
You record, I record. Then when you don't become a president, you say, look,
I actually called you.
I called him. It didn't happen.
In 10 days.
Do you understand? Now, I'm called now by people that I respect and honor. And then I got back to God. God says, okay, now, leave it to these people because anything can be reversed. Leave it. See, that doesn't mean say anything and anything will be reversed. When God hasn't said it, that you will not be reversed or it will be reversed, I can't say it. But what I knew for sure, you call me in 10, it's guaranteed. Now you are in a wish-wash position now, because now I also have to be like, okay, now if God is saying I can approach him, afterwards when you have now called me at your own time, I go and pray. God says, now talk to these 1, 2. They will be responsible not to make him one, but to pray for him so that I reverse the injunction I put when you said what you said. I had given you an injunction. So now guess what? I'm simply dealing with my injunction. Within 10 days, should happen. Now, I've got luminaries in the spirit saying, what just happened? I speak to God. I come back. I said, God, I said 1, 2 should be the ones to talk to me and establish that I reverse that 10 days. But I also give him rules to follow, which I'm not privy to. I don't know whether he followed everything. I don't know whether they are going to make him that. I only know mine. And then the second part was, tell them what? Tell them that they are now to take over in order to reverse that if he doesn't call within 10 days, because he did. So I'm going to deal with this reverse. Tell them. Do I know if it has happened? I don't. The easiest thing would have been to
Call.
Simple.
just call. I said it live.
Within 10 days. You said
see?
it live.
Kabila, I said 10 days. 1 hour after that, I had already received calls.
Even while you were preaching.
And he's still alive. While I was preaching, they were already calling.
Yeah. It's so funny because even for this one that you said call within 10 days, it seems like the other side, they are aware.
They are aware. They were calling themselves. They're the ones now calling.
This one did not call.
Please make us do know we are following your God. Now the disobedience is coming from the person who has been chosen.
You know,
And the obedience is coming from the person who is not chosen.
who is not chosen. And they are actually aware that you were not called.
Exactly. But also, I don't blame him. But me not blaming him doesn't mean say it changes the injunction. I don't blame him because pastors are fighting. The pastors around him would have told him, don't listen to that guy. Don't, because they think I'm a local prophet. I saw some newspaper article reading a Zimbabwean prophet said this. I am definitely Zimbabwean. I'm also British. I'm also other nationalities as well that you don't know. Now, do you understand them? But above all, I'm not a local prophet.
Yes,
That's
sir.
true. You are not.
No.
You are not.
Local prophets are there. Do you understand you can actually go to Canada and you still be a local prophet? There is a thing that I was shown where God said, I'm about to shift Ghana. Not that it was evil, but they were mistakes that were made when I gave a plan to execute what should happen in Ghana. I chose a leader that was going to be better for the season for the people of Ghana. He said that man was my choice. But in the execution of it, there were mistakes that were done. And there was lack of support for the leader in fixing what I needed fixed. So I saw a man approaching the throne. As he was about to approach the throne, God said, wait. There are 2 things I want you to do. 1, 2, 3. These things, if you do, these 3 things, if you do them, you'll be the one to sit on the same seat. And he's supposed to be doing them within the next 3 months. If he has done it, I'll come back here and tell you straight. If he has not done it, I'll be here to tell you that time. If he doesn't do it, I'll tell you in the next 90 days that Mahama will not be president there.
No.
But I saw Mahama approaching the throne as if he wants to sit there. And the Lord said, it's open. Just do 1, 2, 3. One of it is a phone call. 3 months window.
10 days. And I had seen it. You know why God wanted Mahama? Very simple. He literally told me it wasn't just about he is the Christian side of it. He said, I have a hand in what Ghana is doing. And I've used Ghana to spread my mandate around the world. And it rests in a certain location and position that God has put it, and said Ghana is a leader when it comes to spiritual matters. That people would give another country the credit and say, this is the one. He said, this is why I put the prophetic deep in Ghana. He said, from ages past, I did it. Because I set it as a watcher when it comes to the prophetic. From the ages beyond, before I moved things around the world and spread the prophetic, I started with anchoring it with Ghana. So I said, Lord, what is it? He said, it's not the Christian part of it. Although it includes the Christian part of it. But it says, the man, I weighed his heart for the nation. And I looked at things that they called mistakes he has done and weaknesses. And I weighed them against his heart. And I said, there was an intention for good in him.